Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, it's great to have you with us. If you're interested in unraveling the mysteries of human behavior, especially when it comes to understanding those perplexing personalities we sometimes encounter, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into something really fascinating: narcissists and their strange habits that just don't make any sense. But before we get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We've got a lot to cover today, and trust me, you won't want to miss a second of it. So, let's talk about narcissists. We've all heard the term thrown around. Maybe you've even used it yourself to describe someone who seems a bit too self-absorbed. But what really makes a narcissist tick? And why do they engage in certain behaviors that seem downright bizarre to the rest of us? These are the questions that boggle our minds, especially when we're dealing with someone who appears to be living in a completely different reality. Narcissists are a curious breed. They live in a world where the normal rules of social interaction don't seem to apply. While most people strive for genuine connections, narcissists often seem more interested in maintaining a facade. This need to constantly manage their image leads to some pretty strange habits. Habits that, when you really think about them, make absolutely no sense. 1. Needing constant validation. Let's start with the habit of needing constant validation, even for the most trivial things. Have you ever noticed how a narcissist will go out of their way to seek praise, even for something as mundane as choosing a restaurant or wearing a new outfit? It's as if they need the world to affirm their every choice, no matter how insignificant. For most people, these moments of validation are nice but not necessary. For a narcissist, however, they're a lifeline. It's bizarre to think that someone could derive their self-worth from the opinions of others to such an extent, but for a narcissist, this need for constant validation is almost like an addiction. 2. Projecting their own flaws. Another strange habit is the way narcissists often project their own flaws onto others. It's as if they see in others what they refuse to acknowledge in themselves. If a narcissist is insecure about their intelligence, for example, they might go out of their way to criticize others for being stupid or uninformed. It's a defensive mechanism, of course, but it's also a deeply puzzling behavior. Why not just address the insecurity directly? But that's not how a narcissist operates. Instead, they externalize their flaws, projecting them onto those around them in an attempt to protect their fragile self-image. 3. Creating drama out of thin air. Then there's the habit of creating drama out of thin air. Narcissists are masters at turning molehills into mountains. They might take a minor slight and blow it up into a full-scale conflict, all in an effort to draw attention to themselves. It's as if they thrive on the chaos they create. This drama not only makes them the center of attention, but also allows them to manipulate those around them. It's a strange and exhausting habit, especially for those caught in the crossfire, but for the narcissist, it's just another day at the office. 4. Contradicting themselves constantly. One of the more puzzling habits is the way narcissists seem to contradict themselves constantly. One minute they're singing your praises, and the next they're tearing you down. It's enough to make your head spin. This inconsistency can leave you feeling confused and off balance, which is exactly what the narcissist wants. By keeping you on your toes, they maintain control. But why the need for such control? It's simple. A narcissist feels most powerful when others are uncertain. The more confused you are, the easier you are to manipulate. It's a bizarre power play, but it's one that narcissists seem to engage in with alarming frequency. 5. Rewriting history. Another strange habit is the way narcissists seem to rewrite history. Have you ever had a conversation with a narcissist only to later hear them recount the events in a completely different way? It's as if they're living in an alternate reality where facts are malleable and truth is subjective. This habit of rewriting history serves a dual purpose. It reinforces the narcissist's self-image while also undermining your confidence in your own memories. It's a strange and disorienting experience, but it's all part of the narcissist's game. 6. Idealizing and devaluing people. Narcissists also have a bizarre habit of idealizing and then devaluing people. At first, You might be put on a pedestal, praised for your every move. But as soon as you fail to live up to their unrealistic expectations, the narcissist will quickly turn on you, often with a level of cruelty that's shocking. This cycle of idealization and devaluation can be incredibly damaging, especially for those who don't understand what's happening. It's a roller coaster of emotions, and it's all designed to keep you hooked, constantly striving to regain the narcissist's approval. 7. Avoiding responsibility. Finally, there's the habit of avoiding responsibility at all costs. Narcissists are experts at deflecting blame. No matter what goes wrong, you can bet they'll find a way to pin it on someone else. This refusal to take responsibility is deeply frustrating for those around them, but for the narcissist, it's a way of protecting their fragile ego. Admitting fault would mean acknowledging imperfection, and that's something a narcissist simply cannot do. So, why do narcissists engage in these strange, nonsensical behaviors? The answer lies in their deep-seated need for control and validation. Narcissists are driven by an overwhelming fear of inadequacy, and these habits are their way of coping with that fear. To the outside world, these behaviors might seem irrational, but to a narcissist, they're essential. It's a way of constructing a reality where they are always in control, always superior, and always right. But living in this self-constructed reality comes at a cost. The relationships a narcissist forms are often shallow and fraught with tension. The constant need for validation can never truly be satisfied, leading to a cycle of perpetual dissatisfaction. And while they might seem confident on the outside, beneath the surface lies a deep and abiding insecurity. Understanding these strange habits is the first step in recognizing the signs of narcissism in others, and in ourselves. It's important to remember that while these behaviors might be confusing and even hurtful, they are often rooted in deep psychological wounds. Recognizing this can help us approach these situations with greater empathy and understanding, even as we protect ourselves from their potentially damaging effects. If you found this video helpful or insightful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Your support helps us continue to create content that dives deep into the complexities of human behavior. And as always, we'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to leave a comment below. Have you encountered any of these strange narcissist habits? How did you deal with them? Let's get a conversation going. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, take care.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to our video. Today, we're diving into the complexities of relationships, particularly those involving narcissistic individuals. Known for their charm and self-centeredness, narcissists can be challenging partners. They crave admiration and control, but this masks a fragile sense of self-worth easily damaged by criticism and rejection. Narcissists view breakups not just as the end of a relationship but as a loss of control, an attack on their ego, and a threat to their carefully constructed image. This internal struggle makes it difficult for them to cope, leading to behaviors aimed at regaining control over their partner. In today's video, we will explore how narcissists react to breakups from a psychological perspective. We'll examine the 5 key elements that pierce their seemingly invulnerable exterior and why understanding this is crucial for anyone who has been in a relationship with a narcissist. If this topic interests you or if you've encountered narcissistic behavior in a relationship, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Let's dive into the intricacies of ego and breakups. Number 1. Changes in control dynamics. For narcissists, control is essential to assert dominance, bolster their weak self-esteem, and maintain a superior facade. In a relationship, this need for control reinforces their sense of competence and self-worth. During a breakup, this control disintegrates, forcing them to confront their lack of influence. This challenge to their self-perceived omnipotence causes significant internal conflict, leading to confusion, anxiety, and distress. In their desperation to regain control, narcissists might plead for reconciliation, spread falsehoods about the breakup, or even stalk their ex-partner. This loss of control is more than a situational shift. It shatters their illusion of invulnerability and exposes their deepest insecurities. The narcissist's inability to manipulate the situation to their advantage results in an intensified need to reassert dominance, often manifesting in increasingly erratic and harmful behaviors. Understanding these reactions helps those in relationships with narcissists navigate breakups with awareness and resilience. By recognizing the underlying insecurities driving a narcissist's behavior, individuals can better protect themselves and seek appropriate support. This knowledge aids in their own recovery and growth, allowing them to move forward with greater clarity and confidence. Number 2. Ego deflation and breakup impact. Narcissists possess an inflated self-image, often perceiving themselves as more intelligent, attractive, and successful than those around them. This exaggerated self-view acts as a shield against their deep-seated fears and insecurities, enabling them to maintain a facade of superiority. Their self-esteem is heavily reliant on external validation, making them highly dependent on constant admiration and support from their partners in relationships. This dependence on external validation creates a fragile sense of self-worth that can be easily disrupted. When a breakup occurs, it directly challenges this inflated ego, forcing narcissists to confront their imperfections and vulnerabilities. This confrontation can be extremely unsettling for them, leading to intense emotions such as anger, shame, and resentment. In an effort to protect their fragile self-esteem, narcissists might shift the blame onto their ex-partners, accusing them of being ungrateful or failing to recognize their worth. This blame shifting is often accompanied by behaviors such as smear campaigns or emotional manipulation, aimed at preserving their self-image and deflecting any perceived threats to their ego. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for individuals who have been in relationships with narcissists, as it allows them to navigate the aftermath with greater clarity and resilience. Recognizing the narcissist's need for ego protection and their tendency to project blame can help affected individuals avoid internalizing the negative narratives imposed upon them. Instead, they can focus on their own personal growth and healing, learning to build their self-esteem independently of external validation. This awareness fosters a healthier recovery process, enabling them to emerge stronger and more self-assured. Number 3. Public image and breakup consequences. Narcissists meticulously curate a perfect public image, showcasing success and enviable relationships to gain admiration and respect. They often present an idealized version of themselves, strategically crafting their persona to garner validation from others. In relationships, their partner becomes an extension of this image, playing a crucial role in reinforcing the narcissist's perceived superiority. The partner's achievements, appearance, and behavior are manipulated to reflect positively on the narcissist, further enhancing their facade of perfection. This dynamic places immense pressure on the partner, who must constantly align with the narcissist's expectations to maintain the illusion. A breakup threatens this carefully constructed image, exposing flaws and failures that directly attack the narcissist's idealized self-concept. The dissolution of the relationship can reveal the narcissist's true nature, shattering the illusion of their infallibility. Public exposure of the breakup can deeply humiliate them, leading to feelings of vulnerability and desperation. In response, narcissists may go to great lengths to control the narrative surrounding the breakup. They might blame their ex-partner, portraying themselves as the victim or downplaying the significance of the relationship. Alternatively, they could fabricate stories to protect their reputation, ensuring that their public image remains untarnished. Understanding these behaviors is crucial for those affected by narcissistic manipulation. Recognizing the lengths to which narcissists will go to preserve their image can help individuals set boundaries and seek support. By distancing themselves from the narcissist's attempts to control the narrative, they can begin to recover from the psychological impact of the relationship. Support networks, such as friends, family, or professional counselors, play a vital role in this recovery process, offering validation and assistance in rebuilding a sense of self-worth independent of the narcissist's influence. Number 4. Revealing true self. Beneath the narcissist's facade lies deep insecurity and sensitivity to criticism. In relationships, they use charm and manipulation to maintain their false image. When a relationship ends, these illusions often unravel, revealing their true manipulative and insecure nature. This is the moment when their mask falls, and their vulnerable and defensive true self becomes visible. This exposure is terrifying for narcissists because it damages their sense of perfection and superiority. As others begin to see through their facade, respect turns into disgust, and the support they once enjoyed starts to diminish. This exacerbates their feelings of inadequacy. This condition can trigger intense emotional reactions from narcissists, including anger and despair, as they feel they are losing control over the self-image they have painstakingly maintained. Understanding these behaviors helps those affected by narcissists to establish healthy boundaries and seek trusted support. This process is crucial for healing, as it allows victims to rebuild their confidence and sense of security. By recognizing the signs of manipulation and the insecurity hidden behind the narcissist's charm, people can protect themselves and avoid being caught in cycles of emotional abuse. Number 5. Fear of abandonment. Narcissists, despite their outward confidence and seemingly unshakable self-importance, harbor a profound fear of abandonment. This underlying fear stands in stark contrast to their tough exterior, revealing a significant vulnerability. In relationships, narcissists often resort to manipulation as a means to prevent their partners from leaving. They attempt to control their partner's emotions and actions to ensure that their source of validation remains intact. This behavior reflects their deep-seated insecurity and the constant need for reassurance of their self-worth. When faced with a breakup, narcissists are forced to confront their fear of abandonment head-on. This confrontation can be particularly distressing as it directly challenges their perceived self-worth. The loss of a partner translates to the loss of a vital source of narcissistic supply, which encompasses the validation and support they crave. To cope with this fear, narcissists might engage in defensive and aggressive actions. These can range from stalking and spreading lies about their former partner to more subtle forms of manipulation aimed at regaining control. Such behaviors are attempts to soothe their anxiety and reassert their dominance in a situation that threatens their fragile self-esteem. Understanding the narcissist's fear of abandonment is crucial for those who are affected by their actions. Recognizing this fear can empower individuals to set firm boundaries and seek the support they need. By establishing clear limits and seeking external assistance, they can promote their own recovery and growth. It also helps them to navigate the complexities of their relationship with a narcissist, allowing them to maintain their well-being while minimizing the emotional turmoil often associated with such dynamics. Conclusion. Understanding the complexities of a narcissist's mind after a breakup reveals their internal turmoil, loss of control, ego deflation, public humiliation, exposure of their true self, and fear of abandonment. These insights help those affected by narcissists navigate the aftermath with clarity, setting boundaries and seeking support for personal growth and healing. Thank you for joining us in exploring how narcissists think after a breakup. We hope this discussion has provided valuable insights. Please like, comment, and share this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe for more discussions on mental health, relationships, and personal development. Thank you for your support.
Hey